This is an interesting ship design. I'm unarmed. Okay. I'm unarmed.
I'm impressed Simon managed to find someone with guts to come after me. I suppose it shouldn't surprise me that he wants Ember as proof of this. He knows I'd never part with her.
What's the deal with you and Simon? There has to be more to it.
We were a thing for a while. Until the coward sold me out.
Sounds about right.
I'm sure he regrets it, considering I survived the attempt on my life. And now, I live to blackmail him and make his life a living hell. So if Simon told you I wanted him dead, it's a lie. I want him very much alive and suffering.
And what's the story behind Ember?
The first time Ember and I met, she was pointed right at me. And then backfired on the gloating bastard who thought he'd won. She saved my life more times than I care to remember. In my line of work, we're always in and out of the fire, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I do. Let me take her off your hands.
Oh, will you? You really think I'd let you just waltz onto my ship and I'd hand her over? If you knew anything about me, you'd know honesty isn't my strong suit. The only truth here is that I've intended to kill you since the moment you set foot on my ship.
Figured as much. But if you think you can come out of this deal alive, you should maybe rethink that position.
I'm pretty sure I've already made up my mind.
Oh, I don't know. Just hand over the gun. You'd hate to be running for the rest of your life.
I suppose you have a point. I already have enough targets on me as it is.
I won't come after someone like you unless I knew I had the upper hand.
You make a good point. If you manage to find me, you certainly know who I am. And I don't know a thing about you.
And that's how I prefer it.
Okay, fine. You've compelled me to hold up my end of the deal after all. You get Ember, I'll disappear. Besides, I like to think of this as just a temporary arrangement. She's always found her way back to me before. Why should this time be any different?
Just keep up your end of the deal.
Oh, don't worry. I see this as some well-needed, dare I say, deserved time off. I'm looking forward to the fresh start. I guess Simon chose wisely. For once. Now get off my ship. I've got an identity to arrange and a vacation to plan.
Nah, I don't need him. As tempting as it is.
Did you need something?
Let's get out of here.
Yes, good. Let's go.
Clamps released.
Being above her ship, we could easily just destroy it. She'll live up to her end. Mars, right? that's a beautiful shot. Oh, wow. It's a shame Earth is ruined. Such a stupid design, like a
United Colony space.
game design,
Maintain
I
course
think.
and prepare to be scanned. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
Their scans are pretty quick. Right, let's land on Sidonia, because we're done here, right? Interesting mission. And again, I probably should have killed Malia, but you know what? It's fine. End of the day, if she comes after me, she has no clue who I am, but if she comes after me in my beautiful ship, she's gonna get torn through. But I like that design with the engines and the struts and things. Yeah, I can't wait to play around with building another ship. Probably not, but it's not going to be anything like what I've got. It's probably going to be something bigger.
I think I was Vanguard material until I discovered the space travel.
Yeah, it's probably not ideal. What's Ember, out of interest? Ember is a rather cool looking, very high energy laser pistol that I'm guessing sets people on fire. Oh, that's nice. I wish that we could use that skin. Actually, I kind of want a laser pistol now, because that looks so good.
Can you believe people used to think the nearby mountain was a face on the surface of...
Can we go and see the face?
Security has reported yet another Aurora
Hey, jackass.
Look who survived the devil herself. Well, either that or you decided to pay up.
Them is all yours. I'm surprised you couldn't hand Malia yourself.
Things aren't as easy when there's a history to consider. A moment's hesitation or a slip in judgment is just a bullet in the brain.
I think you owe me some information now.
Just allow an old man a moment. It's strange. I always imagined I'd be happy knowing she's gone. Perhaps I've been running so long now that it will just take time for the relief to set in. You know, why don't you keep that gun of hers? I think it's time I left the past behind.
Sure. Moving on is for the best.
Let's hope you're right. Now, back to business.
Please.
The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself.
Any idea what Project Dominion is?
Best guess is it has something to do with Infinity getting into the neuroamp business. Stanley McMillan seemed to think Ryujin would be the one company threatened by this news, so their entry must involve something big.
Thank you. I'm sure Ryujin will appreciate it.
Oh, they will.
Alright, what do we got? The file on Stanley. Threat level none. Okay. He works at the Demo shipyards. Leaves for lunch, frequents change goods, returns to work. Remains in the office till the day is over. Leaves work for the Broken Spear, and then returns to his condo at 10:30.
What the hell are you doing in this dump? of a city anyway. You draw the short stick at work or what?
Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. He's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion.
Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat.
Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal. We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum.
Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech.
Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.
Interesting. Come on, we gotta go.
Independent settlers, or list. A prospective colonist family uses
That's a seat, right?
Deimos. One of the earliest shipbuilders, and desperate to remain relevant.
What time is it?
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti free.
Hi.
I'm here to help if you need anything. Hello. Do you have business with Governor Hurst?
I suppose I don't.
Well, points for honesty, I suppose. If you change your mind and need to speak with him, I'll tell you that his schedule is wide open at the moment. It'd be a good time to see him.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So I just wanted to sit on this couch, really. I was looking for somewhere to sit. It is the perfect time to go and do some thievery. He's just looking at me like, who's this moron in a cowboy hat? Well, this place just looks empty. We gonna have a problem here?
Sometimes I feel like these mines just run themselves. I like to think that's thanks to me.
Oh, absolutely. I fully agree with you. Remember safety drills soon. You need to steep walking? Keep walking. There we go. And that... Oh, no, that's a 2. So it's that and that. That one first. And then that one. Deimos Shipyard presentation. Deimos representatives. Don't know any of those. Meetings with Nina Hart, who we've met before. Nina Hart, be prepared. Lucas expects you to be prepared, so be sure at the least familiar with reps that are coming. Don't think we need to know any of this. Although it is kind of useful. Congrats on the deal, Stan. You told you things would be on the lookup. Drinks tonight I'm buying. That... Deal with quantum synergies has fallen through. This makes our focus on selling Project Dominion even more important. We have our first meeting with Deimos around the corner. Stan McMillan has been chosen to head this up. This is our #1 priority. So any requests coming through, either Stanley or myself in regards to this deal, should be considered critical. Interesting. Right, let's pop this. It's a novice lock? Really? You just wanna give me a novice lock? Loading presentation. Error, failed to run. Can open file, requires additional decryption. Download the files. Download complete. Files saved to external device.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
How am I detected? I'm invisible. Hi.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and order.
Of course. Yeah, all that, of course. Might be worth seeing some of their... No, there's nothing interesting on there. I don't know, it might be handy to have access to all this information. Andrea, we're done, we need to go. I guess the right time to break into an office is 2:30 in the morning? It was morning, right? That's residential. I mean, I should probably have a little run around here, but I don't think it's that important. I'm only running because it's quicker. Fact. Oh, camera, go away. Let's go this way around so I can see my ship. I just love seeing it. Freestar here, that's interesting. Hey, beautiful. Colours have worked really well. Come on, Vasco. Gotta go. I mean, again, I'm...
Time to push some G's.
Still concerned about Starboy. But you know what? Don't think it's the end of the world. I'm fairly happy with how these weapon systems behave, so...
Nothing like hitting orbit.
There's my rock. Why? No. Why does it keep taking from these? It bloody well shouldn't. Game. Let's just head back. Go hand in.
Have I mentioned that I am not fond of seafood?
No, you hadn't.
What did you need?
Anything new on the personal front?
Yes, of course.
No.
Ah, yes, we are done.
We are. Well, we're not, but you know what I mean. Actually... Is she even on her way? Jesus Christ, game. Come here. Come on. There you
Is
go.
something amiss?
Yeah, wait here.
Do not have all the fun without me.
It's copper nonsense. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all, actually. It'll all be fine. Straight to the executive office. Go and see our new friend, Allura, whatever she was called. I've forgotten her name already. Before we do, I can't do anything with it. I can't even hack it despite having master security. That's, I mean, it makes sense. When we're not especially a hacker, we can just hack things.
My career will be over if this deal falls through.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Okay, so don't talk to me then. Allura.
Well, that took longer than expected. I hope whatever information Simon had was worth it.
That was fast and efficient, and you know it.
You've got a little spark in you. I like it. Now, let's see if what Mr. Rychek found was worth all the fuss. Give me a moment to run a decryption.
Sure.
Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. This is a sales initiative for Project Dominion. It's not an Infinity LTD design. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name. Meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
Oh, wait, hold on. You're not saying this is Masako? Exterminator Magshia. Oh, that looks pretty as well.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I'm walking with Allura. Laru? Miss Shen. Wait, hold. This is executive.
Hey,
Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent him on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity LTD has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate.
Sure.
See, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity LTD has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation.
What exactly is Project Dominion?
I suppose, since we're trusting you in this investigation, I can give you some details.
Thought so.
Project Dominion is our latest advancement in neuroamp technology. Our current neuroamps are all external devices, but Project Dominion would be the first surgically implanted internal neuroamp on the market. The project itself was nearing completion, which is why exposing the mole is of utmost importance. We can't allow any more research to fall into their hands.
Sounds like a mess.
Indeed. A mess that I expect you to help clean up, and quickly.
She said help, not clean.
I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our chief security officer. I'll send him the details. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
I hadn't thought of that, to be fair. But for 10,000, I'm fairly happy to do the mission.
Don't
Shen?
so much for any faith in our security team.
He is over here, right?
So much work to do.
Alexis Price. Is she someone... Have we met her before? Dalton.
Good. You're here. So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries at Infinity Ltd. A mole within the company means a failing in my department. We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building, Masako and myself included.
Investigating yourselves. How is that trustworthy?
Directive Theta allows for a third party to conduct the sweep. This way, the results can be objective.
It's pretty smart, actually. I mean, it doesn't look good for you.
It's certainly a failing. But for now, we're focusing on redemption. Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu Chen. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her. But he'll need your assistance for an unusual assignment.
I've heard of Nix before. Why is Ularu a special case?
Ularu has the ability to thwart any investigation, so it's imperative she knows nothing about this directive. Her knowledge and talents are why she's the chief of operations. So she is the best equipped to evade detection.
I take it this Nix is a trustworthy source.
We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of mutual benefit and leverage. And in this case, it's mutual benefit. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull any data needed to prove her guilty or innocent. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program completely off the books. This means your keycard will be turned off, and the security guards in the building will consider you to be trespassing.
Interesting. Seems excessive. The guards can't just let me by.
Directive Theta requires utmost secrecy for success. We don't know what connections the mole may have, so we can't risk informing our security team.
And the security guards won't recognize me.
We employ over 100 members of our security team who rotate floors and shifts. It's possible you'd be recognized, but even so, my orders will be strict. Authorized security personnel only. And you certainly won't qualify, making you an immediate suspect.
It sounds like you're risking the lives of your own team.
If that's a joke, it isn't funny. We're trusting you to get this job done as discreetly as possible.
Okay, he's not in the mood.
In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees, Ularu included, have left the building, claiming routine security maintenance. During that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower's ventilation system, which you can utilize to help avoid detection. I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in avoiding casualties should a worst-case scenario turn up.
I'll be careful. Don't worry.
Good. No one can know about this, not even our own guards. So stealth will be of utmost importance.
Good job I took that stealth perk.
At Madame Sauvage's place. He knows Directive Theta has been enacted.
Good enough for me.
Don't cause any trouble. hate waiting.
Oh, I will be causing trouble.
Oh, relax. You'll be fine. Ryujin will be...
So we're going to be crawling around in vents. You know what that means? That's the one I want, isn't it? Oh wow, we have a lot of rounds. I might go mod this before we start. Actually, let's put that on. We're just taking the jacket off, but we're also going to take the hat off. Because like Indiana Jones, I don't want to leave my hat anywhere. I'm also going to pop back to the ship to mod this weapon. And then we'll go and see Nyx.
You have my attention.
Let's get going.
You lead. I will follow.
I think you're going to like this one. So now I can't return. Which isn't necessarily a problem. Because I'm breaking in, right? Right, let's do the ship stuff and then we'll go and see Nyx.